Since the phasing in of Level 4 regulations, exercise has been permitted for 3 hours in the morning within a 5-kilometer radius of one's home. But it's also sparked debate when many people flock to public spaces for exercise. Local residents have slowly started to return to the popular beachfront. Many have mixed views on the impending easing of the strict lockdown.
I think the lockdown should continue because if we open the beaches, many people will come here and the infection will continue to affect many people. So for me,
all in all, the infections will spread if everything's like this. If you notice the beachfront, it's packed and everything is just back. It's more like it's normal. Yes, and running with the mask is not so easy either.
I think inevitably it's going to increase, and whether you come out of lockdown or not, and inevitably you have to come out of lockdown at some stage, and the numbers will rise because we're not going to get a vaccine for 12 months or more.
The main problem is the safety and our health. If they see that it's still not good for everybody to come out because of the condition of what is happening, and the reasons for us to go in, to be under lockdown, we have to assess that. If they feel we still have to be inside, we'd rather be inside than to be out and die there.
So definitely the lockdown needs to come to an end because the economy can't suffer for much longer.
Durban and the eThekwini region has been identified as the epicenter of infections in KwaZulu-Natal. The province reports an average of 19 positive cases per day. The Ilembe district area, which includes the town of KwaDukuza, is also recording a high rate of infection. But experts still anticipate a huge surge in infections.
Once we start to move on to level 3, the numbers are going to increase. And it's basically always been trying to find a balance between making sure that we have an effective economy as well as protecting people's health. So I think people should have seen by now that levels 4 and 5 were the trial runs. It was a period by which we get used to living in a particular way, behaving in a particular way, and managing ourselves both in public and in private in a particular way.
The risk of transmission is also greater with various sectors of the economy opening up.
I think firstly it's important that there's some mechanism to allow informal workers to trade because it has had a major impact on their livelihoods. But unlike the formal sector where you can start talking about social distancing, using of masks, controlling who comes onto your factory floor, etc., who comes through the factory gates, you can't do that among informal workers.
And as regulations for these new situations are contemplated, law enforcement measures will also have to be introduced to ensure compliance. To date, the provincial government has deployed more than 25,000 law enforcement personnel in the province, while it's made renewed pleas to the public to abide by the lockdown rules. Jayed-Leigh Paulse, SABC News.